prices of this sort of stuff. Or you give us your number, message me your number, and we'll ring you or ring us. That's the best thing. Right. Can you tell us more about twilight sedation, please? Well, twilight sedation is local anesthetic with sedation. So it's not, you're not awake. A lot of people think you are awake. And it is, you're quite sedated. So you're quite like that. And it is a great thing. It's a really good thing. And it's a really good way of doing surgery. We used to not do much of it, to be fair. I used to only do it when people asked for it. I'm still a bit like that, but there was a period where we could only do it under local sedation. So we did ramp up and did a lot more under local sedation. We're back now to having GA facilities. So there's a bit more of a sort of choice, really, whether you have local sedation or a GA. It's not for everybody, and it's not for every procedure. So you don't really, the bigger procedures, so bigger breast reductions, tummy tucks, bigger ops, I'll be a bit like, I don't know, people do it. Well, I haven't actually done it on bigger ops, but a bit like, maybe I wouldn't push it. But certainly for things like breast augmentations, it's a great technique. Just done one before I came back here on a patient. And the great thing about it, so there's good and bad, like anything. If anyone tries to tell you something's great, and it's the next big thing, you've got to think, well, why doesn't everyone do it? Why isn't it? So there's good and bad. The great thing about it is the recovery's quicker. People afterwards, they feel much better. They don't, if you've had a general anesthetic, you feel a bit hungover, a bit sick, and a bit, you do feel much better after local anesthetic and sedation. The recovery's a lot quicker. You're up and about. You go home like an hour after the surgery, literally, it's amazing. The recovery's much quicker and you feel a lot better. And you don't have that general anesthetic to get out of your system. The bad thing about it is that it can be a bit uncomfortable. You can feel bits and bobs. You can feel pushing and pulling. So if you're going to be stressed, if your patient has to be state of mind, have to be up for it, sort of thing. It's about patient selection. If you're a bit anxious and you're a bit worried, no problem. Just have a general. Boom, you're out. Then you're back in the room. It's fine. So it is about patient selection. So it is about choosing the right patient. So you have to be sort of up for it. You have to be game. We don't really want to force you into it if you don't fancy it, because then you're going to get stressed out and not have a good experience. But if you are up for it and you think, and often we usually work in theatres where we can do a general. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, if it doesn't feel right, and you think, oh, you know what, I'm not enjoying this, or if we think, look, you're not enjoying this, it's not good, we can always convert you to a general. You're always set up for a general anyway, so you can be converted to a general, because an anaesthetist has to do the sorry, I'm playing with my crystals. The anaesthetist has to do the local sedation anyway. So there's an anaesthetist there anyway, so it's no stress, no hassle for them to convert it to a general. But yeah, twilight sedation for the right sort of operation. Breast lifts, smaller breast reductions, breast augmentation, really good procedure, really good technique. I am worn out. Natty, you'll know why I'm worn out. I am worn out.